Before money existed, people traded some very strange things: cows, salt, seashells. And on one tiny island in the Pacific, people used giant stone wheels heavier than cars as currency. But here's the strangest part. These coins couldn't even move. They stayed in place, and everyone just pretended ownership changed hands. So how did humanity go from trading cows and rocks to invisible numbers on a screen worth trillions? Who invented the idea of money, and why? Long before banks, gold, or crypto, people lived by barter. You had wheat, I had fish, we traded. Simple, but limited. What if I didn't need fish? What if your grains spoiled before I found something to swap? The system collapsed under its own weight, literally. Civilizations grew, trade expanded, but trust didn't. People needed something everyone agreed had value, something that didn't rot, break, or depend on need. So the first currencies appeared, not coins, but symbols of trust. In ancient Mesopotamia, farmers started using clay tablets marked with seals to represent debts. They weren't buying things, they were recording promises. A contract written in mud became the foundation of commerce. Then, around 3,000 years ago, a few kingdoms made a revolutionary leap. They stamped pieces of precious metal with their royal insignia, a promise that this piece of metal means value. The first coins were born not in one place but many. Lydia, modern-day Turkey, China, and India all stumbled upon the same idea. Trust could be minted. Gold wasn't valuable because it was shiny. It was valuable because people believed the symbol meant something. Every coin told a story of kings who wanted power, of merchants who needed trade, of people who wanted something real to hold on to. Money became the language of trust, the world's first shared illusion. But not all money sparkled. In parts of Africa, salt was currency, so precious it built trade routes across deserts. In ancient Rome, soldiers were paid in salt. The word salary still carries that legacy. In the Pacific Islands, people used rye stones, giant stone discs, so massive they never moved. If someone bought something, ownership changed, but the stone stayed right where it was. Everyone just agreed the rock now belonged to someone else. Sound familiar? That's the same principle behind modern digital money. Invisible, agreed upon, but real. The invention of money wasn't just about trade, it was about trust, memory, and power. The moment we created money, we also created inequality and ambition. People could now store wealth, pass it on, and shape empires. Money changed everything. It built cities, funded wars, inspired revolutions, and today it's gone completely virtual. But remember, it all began with a problem of trust, solved by a handful of clay and a simple idea. Let's agree this is worth something. Money isn't real. It's an ancient story we all agreed to believe, and it's the most powerful story humanity ever told.
If this ancient secret blew your mind,
Imagine what other inventions we've misunderstood. From the first fire to artificial intelligence, every creation hides a story. Subscribe to Who Invented It and Why, and uncover next an invention born from fear called the Internet.